Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to beautiful Desolation. In the last episode we got to know the mongrels and the Flay faction some more, and they don't like each other, not one bit, because the Flay are basically parasites who use mongrel children as their hosts, and the mongrels don't like that one bit, obviously. So they want to destroy the Flay for good, and that's why they gave us a mission. To find this big secret weapon from the city of Baas, I think it was, or something like that, so they can use the weapon to destroy the Flay. And the Flay also want the weapon because the mongrels are using the slingshot, which is what we need to protect themselves from the Flay somehow. I don't remember how it works exactly, but the Flay want the weapon so they can use it to destroy the slingshot, so they can go and take over Noxious Gate where the mongrels dwell. So yeah, so we have to make a choice here. Give the secret weapon to the mongrel so they can destroy the Flay, or give it to the Flay so they can destroy the slingshot. Or maybe not the slingshot itself, but the machine where the slingshot is used. But anyway, or give the weapon to the Flay so they can destroy the machine thingy that the mongrels use to protect themselves, and so that they will take over and basically enslave the mongrels and make them hosts for their parasites. And I think I'm gonna give the weapon to mongrels simply because, well, fuck those Flay, seriously. They are disgusting parasites, I don't like that one bit. And besides, the mongrels are so far the only normal humans that we have run into so far. And I would like to see the mankind, you know, continue living and surviving and not just utterly destroy them. But I don't know, maybe there's more humans out there, but yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna give it to the mongrels anyway. So without further ado, let's continue with the rest of the game here. And right now I believe that we are... What was this place called? Nexus Hangar, was it? Hanging Nexus. Okay. Oh, and also, interesting fact here. When I saved the game last time, I noticed that the... Oh, I didn't want to load the damn game now. But our flying robot body, which we also fixed last time, by the way. This little thing here, I don't know what his name is exactly. Buddy, I think that's what it was. Buddy. So as you can see, Buddy's head is glowing on the top left corner, and I don't know why. What's so special about Buddy? Well, I don't know, but he's there, so yeah. Well, let's not waste any more time and let's go. The screen is shaking a bit. Is it the bridge, or the swaying bridge is chained together with rusted metal hoops? Okay.
Come on, the bridge is safe.
Okay. Another Mr. Handy from Fallout, or at least that's what it looks like to me. Anyway, reclaimed nature. Are you gonna climb that, or? Well, let's not go there just yet.
Only one rugby.
Very beautiful view, by the way.
Heights, Marky.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest.
That's a long way down.
Yeah, indeed. What the heck is this thing? It looked like a big anchor for a moment there, but it's not that. I don't think so, anyway. Let's see if there's any... Spiral ramp. A curved metal walkway. So can we use it? Yes, we can. And it just brings us down here. Okay. Another bridge.
Don't get too close to the edge.
Yeah, I keep that in mind. Metal bridge. A bridge constructed of wrought iron and wooden planks leads to the Hanging Nexus. Aha. So is this where we need to use the Hanging Nexus? An alien-looking structure of black metal suspended by ropes and vines. So is this where we need to use the CPU? Local Warden network. Nexus system is offline. Enable Nexus Guardian. Okay, we did something. Nexus system is offline, okay. So I was supposed to use this. Not this. This here now. No. Okay. Maybe we're supposed to now climb up there to the reclaimed nature. Oh wait, never mind. This thing is active. It's online, so let's talk to it then, I suppose.
Life giver, Savior, Redeemer, you have brought me back. You tore my broken body from death's darkness. You are so small and human. Where are the Bunny? What have you done with them? Speak.
Bunny? Who the heck are them? Who the heck are they? What's the last thing you remember? I have some questions of my own. I've got no time for fucking questions. Well, what's the last thing you remember?
Must have been a while since you were last activated. What's the last thing you remember?
The Bunny, the builders. They started up the Warden network. I waited for them to return to me. I waited through the rain and fire and the storms of dust that shred metal from my very hull. And when I could wait no longer, I descended into darkness.
Oh, I've heard some speak about the Mubani. Who are they?
They were creators. They built the Wardens. They were good and peaceful and benevolent.
That's
If
nice.
they are no longer here, then this world is an emptier place. I will warn them. They deserve better than to vanish. But it seems that their work is on.
Oh yes.
And you, human, what do you want with me?
I need access to the Warden network.
You humans are all the same. You create without thought. You destroy without warrant. You expect those you leave behind to forget what you have done to them.
What did we do to
What
them?
your kind did to the Agnates. How you programmed them to slaughter and hate their own brethren.
Okay, you try my patience. Well, that wasn't us.
It wasn't me. It wasn't us.
You say it. Yet you want my certitude.
That would be nice, yeah. I'm telling you to do your job. I'm just asking for your help. Well, let's continue being nice to it.
Not servitude, no. I'm asking for your help.
What is that you want?
I need to access the city of Baas. I know there's a Warden there, but it isn't accessible anymore.
My second processor is damaged. Where is it? I cannot access the Warden network. It is Miwani technology, specific to Warden Guardians. Without one, the Warden network remains locked off. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Oh, don't say that just yet. Okay, so we need to use the CPU here. Okay. There we go.
Secondary processor integrated. Link into Warden network.
Nice.
You found a secondary processor? How? From where?
You aren't as unique as you thought you were. I found another guardian. I found a scrapped guardian. Another guardian.
I found another Guardian. It wasn't using its processor.
If Hanging Nexus guardian died, mourning would last for days. Fires would be lit. Offerings would be made. Now we are nothing but scratch, repulsion, and then cobbled together. This was a young guardian. Its mind still forming. It had not travelled far. Not yet mapped the Wardens.
Sorry I couldn't find another old fart like you. Let's not be rude. What does that mean? I'm sorry to hear it was so young. So, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Can you add Baas onto the network?
Without an active map, I do not know which path to take. But there's another way.
Okay.
If you can tell me the coordinates of Baas, I can attempt a manual link.
Okay. Do we have the coordinates there? Didn't we get them in the last episode? You would better not be wasting my time. Well, where do I find the coordinates?
Where could I find those coordinates?
But I do not know.
Of course you don't.
I'm the Nexus Guardian. I maintain the Wardens. Bring me the coordinates, and I will link the Warden. Until then, the network remains as it is.
Okay, fine. I guess we have to visit either the mongrels or the flay again and ask for the coordinates. But before that, let's go up there. See what's up here. Pretty. Lots of unique, beautiful, exotic looking flowers, some trees, cacti and
Marquis,
succulents.
you have a plan.
Yeah, I have a plan. The radiant colors of the plants contrast sharply against the white rocks. Now there must be something here, right? Even if it's just a golden nugget. Cliff edge. Mist rises from the dead city below. More plants. Strange vivid aloes bloom like flames in the veld. More acacia trees. Sunlight filters through the acacia's delicate leaves. What are these? Rock outcrop. A cracky rock juts from the foliage like a bare bone from a dead pelt. Okay, but what about those markings? They look kinda interesting. Seriously, there must be something else here. Oh, there we go.
Just yesterday, this was a city.
Yeah, in our timeline. Gold engraving. That's very fancy. We should get quite a few credits from that bad boy. Not 2 or 3, maybe 4, maybe 5, or at least 4. At least 4. If we get less than 4, I'm gonna be rather upset. Was that it? We just came for the gold item. We're not gonna pick up any of these flowers or anything. I guess not. Okay, well, let's go back. Let's go back and... Who could know the coordinates to the city of Baas? Either the mongrels, the flay, possibly the kettle maiden who told us about the other maidens who went to the city of Baas as well, and she asked us to find them, so we might as well try and do that. Okay, so which region were we in again? Yeah, this is... What is this? And this is Zozo. Okay, so we need to leave this place entirely. So, let's go to... I guess we go to Slag, and go to the mongrels first and ask if they know the coordinates. If not, then we go to the flay, and if they don't know, then let's go to Kettle. Oh. Slag. What's that? Copy coordinates. Oh, they are here.
Keep up the pace.
Okay, that was fast and easy. Okay, nice. Then let's go back. Okay, we got the coordinates for you. Except that we can't talk to it. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to use the terminal here, or computer, except that it's not here. It's down there. Over here, was it? Yes. Okay, local Warden connections, alpha restricted, beta, gamma, epsilon, zeta. Input new Warden coordinates. There we go. New location available. Chiron. Okay, anything else? Delta, new. So Delta must be in Chiron. So before we go, let's see if we can talk to it again. Yes, we can. There you go, there's your coordinates.
The outage has been disseminated across the Warden plexus. I have enabled Warden access at the new endpoint. Now, leave me to pine for the rewire. My friends.
Yeah, okay. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And we can use the damn radio. Always forget about that. Okay, so to the Warden we go. So is Chiron or Chiron a new region where we can go? I guess we're about to find out. I mean, it should be. Yes, it is. This place looks very interesting. What are those? Craters from meteors? I don't know. And those mountains look very bloody as well. Boneyard, Baas, launch platform, Clemens, Urnfield. Okay, well let's travel there first. Okay, so this is a big city, or used to be a big city, and it was nuked to hell. Ah, they must be from nuclear bombs or something, these craters. Necropolis. Did the Kettle Maiden mention anything about the Necropolis? She could have, but I could be wrong on that. So, Boneyard, Baas, launch platform, Clemens, Urnfield. So I kinda want to go to the Boneyard first, which I guess is Necropolis then. Oh, and we run into an Agnate straight away. At least they're not shooting us or anything. Shattered tiles. Roots and weeds push their way up through the ruined ground towards the sun's light. More sketches. Was there something here? Luminous plants. These coastal succulents are suffused with an eerie light. Eerie but pretty at the same time. Let me look at this. So purple. Rubble. Little remains of the outer buildings.
Wow!
Yeah. My thoughts exactly, Don. This is a hut. Boneyard pit. And what's your deal?
We're delighted to make your acquaintance, Wanderer.
Why, thank you.
I'm Jerry.
Ah, finally an Agnate who is actually polite. I don't care what you call yourself. That's an unusual name. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, hi Jerry. I'm Mark.
Oh, how we have longed to meet a traveler. We get bored out here, alone. No ascendancy, just each other. Jeff has been walking in circles for 5 years now. His pathfinding routine is not working. Or perhaps he's on some sort of predefined passing behavior to avoid using pathfinding. He claims it keeps him busy and out of trouble. Personally, I think he's lost the plot. Jeff, can you please stop for 5 minutes? We have company.
Okay, I like Jerry already. I don't trust you, Agnate. You are different to other Agnates, yeah.
You don't seem like the other Agnates we met.
We're not connected to the Dallas Exchange. We haven't communicated with Ascendancy for a century.
Well,
we were
damn.
part of an advanced scouting party for the assault on this region. We didn't receive the schedule updated because Jeff was in defrag mode. After arriving in Chiron, we noticed the place was very quiet. Apparently, several nukes had already been deployed to take care of the human problem. Unfortunately, the Warden was shut behind us. So, here we are, abandoned.
How did you survive without your connection to the Ascendancy?
Well, see, here's the thing. After a month of idling and keeping as still as possible while awaiting a rescue party, it dawned on us, why do we even need to be connected? The 140 kilobytes of memory we use to gather intel could serve as local storage. No more purging memory. We could even choose and remember our names.
You went with Jerry.
I like the name Jerry. Makes me
That's
feel
nice.
like a real person. Names can mean a lot when you've never had one. But enough about us. What brings you here?
I have some information to trade. I was thinking that we can't enter this one Agnate base back in Vesta. I don't remember what the base was called. Array Site 2 or something like that? Well, I don't know. But anyway, we can't enter the base itself because we need some sort of a Agnate ID or something to enter there. So I was thinking that maybe Jerry or some other Agnate here can give us one, so we can use that to get in. I have re-enabled the Warden. Yeah, we have done that.
I've re-enabled the Warden. You can leave if you want to.
Amazing news! You go out and explore the world. Is there anything we can help you with before we leave?
Do you know anything about the Penrose Array?
You're in luck. It just so happens that I was stationed at Array Site Alpha. We guarded the control arm at that base. Apparently it activates something. I don't recall. I suggested at the time that we blow it up, but that sort of proposal is frowned upon in the military.
How would I get in there?
You cannot, unless you are a 3-meter-tall robotic soldier. Although, you might be able to interface with a defragging Agnate. Here, take my core cartridge. I'm done with the military. I'd like to pursue a simpler pursuit, like singing. You would
Okay.
need to be very close to interface, literally at the base itself. Goodbye, friend, and good luck. One more
Why, thank
lap, Jeff, and then we are leaving.
Ah, I missed Jerry already. Jerry is the best character so far in the game, in my opinion.
Slow
Oh.
down.
I think I can hear singing.
It's not from Jerry, is it? Stone archway. The wall is broken only by a small gateway. Okay. Let me guess, we are gonna see lots of bones here. Well, we see a big-ass ribcage. Each of these creatures' ribs is longer than a full-grown man. Well, damn, what animal is this? Or was? Dry fountain. The fountain is crusted with dust and rust. Ah, okay, now I can hear singing too.
Listen to them singing.
Graves.
The stonework has started to wear away after many years of neglect. Maybe these are the Kettle Maidens. I mean, it sure looks like them. I should check the codex in a second. The windmill's blades turn steadily in the hot breeze, and apparently there's an item there. Well, let's check the codex real quick. So what did you draw? Boneyard. Okay. Excuse me. Losing my voice again, apparently. I like these ones. These ones look cool. Okay, so let's talk to you. After we have examined this, exhumed graves. The graves stand open, revealing rough, yellowed bones. Okay, so let's talk to you. You are one of the Kettle Maidens, I presume. Where are you going? Oh, that way.
It's
Damn.
always pleasant to gaze on fresh eyes and a complete face. I'm old Antiona, a maiden of the Boneyard. It has been an age since we spoke to someone new.
I'm here for gold and tech? Not really. I hope I don't disappoint. Your face, it's kind of falling off. Well, I hope I don't disappoint. Or should we just say, yeah, your face is kind of falling off there. You should check on that.
Shit, I think your face is slipping off a bit.
A bit of manners would take you a long way in life, young man.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit
I shall
rude.
forgive your rudeness.
Why, thank you.
But don't let it happen again.
Okay,
Would
okay.
you like some tea?
No, no thanks. But thank you for the offer.
Okay, so let's not be rude. Time has not been kind to you, so we're not gonna pick that. I have met maidens in the kettle. I bring a message from the kettle. Yeah.
Your sisters in the kettle. They asked me to bring you a message.
They may be our sisters by serial number, but they are not our sisters by heart.
Why?
We left them what seems like ages ago. Maidens were engineered to farm. We farmed for an eternity. Some of us grew tired of farming. We followed Lebanon.
Oh yeah, that was the
They
guy.
chose to stay with Grave. We have work to do, dear. It's time for you to be off.
Okay. She's not very pleased with our message. So what's here? You don't mind if I take this, whatever it is, do you? Baas skull. Okay. It's hard to tell where the bone ends and the tech begins. Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell. Boneyard maidens. Marrow farmers sift through piles of brittle old bones, searching for those still rich in marrow at the core. Okay. Bone mill. Beneath the windmill, marrow is finally ground. That looks like a church. Well, it's a chapel. Ruined chapel. There's nothing but dust left to worship in this empty church. Okay, so I guess we should go back to the kettle at some point and tell the kettle maiden that yeah, we found your sisters, but she's not willing to come back.
Hey, come on, you two.
The heck is this? Now let me check one thing. How long have I been playing? Oh, I can go on some more. We have done so much progress already.
Grave? No. You are not Grave.
Lebanon?
My
Yeah, it is.
Unless our talks. Now, I only have the bones. The bones are watching us.
I can't hear anything.
Yes, yes. The bones in the ground. They're whispering to me. And they don't like you.
Well, that's a shame. I mean, no offense to them. Bones are just bones. Well, what are they saying?
What are the bones saying?
They whisper about a better time. A time before you arrived.
Okay, that's
I'm
a bit
sorry
rude.
to hear that.
They do not care for your apologies. They have died 1,000,000 times and they will die 1,000,000 more. You are a stranger here. You do not belong.
Careful, that sounds like a threat. Well, let's just introduce ourselves.
I'm Mark Leslie. See? Now we aren't strangers. What's your name?
My name? I don't remember.
Well, the game says
It's
that
been
it's
a long
Lebanon.
time since I've spoke to anybody. The bones tell me my name is Lebanon.
There we go.
Partner to Grave, my forefather. I came here a very long time ago. Left Grave in the kettle. I came to help. All I found was death and decomposing flesh. Now all that remains are whispering bones.
Lebanon. I know who you are. What is this place?
My boneyard.
So what are you doing here? Love what you have done with the place. I'm not sure if this is a rude thing to say. What a dump. Okay, that's a rude thing to say. So what are you doing here?
What are you doing to these graves?
Tending to the dead. My maidens toil endlessly in the harsh soil. They harvest and farm the marrow of the oldest osseous matter.
They farm marrow.
In this scorched world, there are no power cell replacements. We use the extracted marrow as a biofuel.
Whose bones are they?
These are the remains of the great people of Baas.
I have been searching them, or rather the city. Can you tell me about the Baas? I heard they had advanced weapons. Well, can you tell us more about the Baas?
Now, I've heard about the boss, but I want to know more.
Baas was once a great civilization. It stretched from the east coast to the west. The Baas were great academics, and they possessed advanced knowledge of robotics, weapons, and medicine. They said they knew the true nature of the Penrose. They waged a war against the priests of Tribulation and Babel. A war they eventually lost. Listen, the bones rattle in the wind.
I'm really here for their weapons. Yeah, we kinda need them, or at least one, a very big one. Where can I find out more? Well, I'm really here for their weapons.
I don't fucking care about their poetry or their history.
Okay, I didn't want to
I'm just
say
here
like
for their
that.
destructive power.
Wanderer, your bones could fill this yard 1,000,000 times, and you would never learn. The bones tell me a temple of blood awaits you if you continue on this path.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna
They
use...
twist and turn in their brittle graves. Kush knows everything about the Empire.
Kush.
I have activated him inside the glossolalia. Perhaps the bones are wrong about your destiny. Perhaps not.
Well, I guess only time will tell. But I didn't want to say it that way. In a rude way, but whatever. And hey, it's not like we are gonna use the weapon ourselves. Boneyard glossolalia, okay? So he activated someone. Ah, this looks like a bloody crypt.
Oh, smells like our old school library.
Scribe statues. The stone figures have hunched backs, small heads, long sinewy arms and long fingers. Caved in floor. The floor drops away into darkness. Well, there's no dark here. Dusty books and magazines. Endless Loop by David R. Teach Your Human to Be Confident by Javier Dario Martin. Out Within Organics and Other Vermin by Michael Hartman. Natural Bust Enlargement for Mechanical Folk by Eric Tekitsune Valentine. Tekitsune. Shelves of thick, moldering books, their pages filled with indecipherable symbols. Indecipherable symbols. I hope I pronounced that right. More books. Knitted 100 Years War Generals. Pillow Patterns Included. By Michael of the Query. Does God Ever Speak Through Kitchen Appliances? By Dragon Zero. Reusing Graves and Other Fun Activities by Yapperwoki. How to Defend Yourself Against Baas. Rectal Probes by Paddy Bruce. Okay, maybe these book titles and such were made by the Kickstarter backers. I'm starting to believe that. Random papers. Big Metal Booty, A Kid's Tale, written by Daniel Hamilton. Grandpa, Why Do You Scream at Night? By Donald Hopkins and Ignaz Forster. Robotic Lust, unrated, XXX, illustrated Mikkel Valiant. Mikkel Valiant? Well, whatever. Agnate Monthly and Why I Fell in Love with a Robot by Eric Montecalvo Gravesen. An altar. This looks and feels like a house of worship. But who's hearing the prayers? Is this a church? It kinda looks like it with this big hall here and this altar. More old books. Manly Hygiene Products, A Guide to Thinking Like Human Scum by Anthony Ryan Petterling. Septic Tank Engineering by Celsia Bean. Easter Eggs by Drone 6541. A Passion for Rust by Tim Duffman Duff. Part of the ceiling has fallen in, burying books in the debris. Still stripping after 50 years, a hologram's guide by Stephen Bader. Eating People is Wrong and Why We Hate Mongrels by Olivier Gauthier. Everything I know about human children I learned from my tractor by Rev. Aaron House Smith. A practical guide to dating vegans and cyborgs by Wilhelm Strausser. Okay. Interesting books and papers here. I'm not gonna read everything out loud, so if you want to pause, then go right ahead. Okay, because there's so many of them here. The ancestors killed my parents, and you are next by Gabriel da Costa. Okay. The Parent's Guide to Preventing Flea Parasites by William Salt Morton. I think the mongrels could use this. But where is the guy whom Lebanon has activated? This one here? Ah, it's a hologram. Writing benches. The benches are stained with faded ink. Okay, I think we can talk to this fellow here, this hologram, and then we can end the episode here, I think.
Welcome,
Kush,
Overseer.
yeah.
I am Knowledge Slave Kush.
Ah, a knowledge slave.
I stand in awe of you, great Baas.
Go on.
Kush must humbly warn you that it is no longer able to connect to the central data center, and as such, insight is limited to local object scanning only.
What exactly do you do, Kush?
As you well know, Kush provides valuable information and feedback on items and artifacts. To whom is Kush addressing these reports?
Mark, sir. My name is irrelevant. Let's just say our name.
Call me Mark.
Kush is taken back by your informality, Mark. It is odd that a Baas would identify themselves by a single name. Your soft-spoken tone and gentle demeanor are most surprising. It is not often that Kush speaks to a female Baas.
Female. I need your help. Got the cock? Tell me what you know or I'll smash your emitter. Now, we need your help.
Please help me with some information.
Kush requires discipline, but your small, soft-spoken words are obviously not equipped to provide the rigorous chastisement Kush requires. Kush
Okay, so should
is
we be a
not
dick to this
impressed
thing?
with your feeble linguistics and pathetic vocal consummation. Interestingly, your poor performance has allowed BR-12 to dwell on other tasks and has retrieved fragmented historical data from temporary memory.
Tell us more, I guess.
Please tell me what you found.
The Glossolalia serves as a central knowledge hub for the Baas Empire. Scribes were genetically engineered to transcribe the vast history of Baas. The Mage of Enlightenment considered this slavery, and it was sadly outlawed. As such, virtual knowledge slaves were created in the image of those scribes. Kush is part of a matrix of 99 who meticulously catalogue and cross-reference the past and present. Ancient technology is examined and catalogued. Temporary memory is now released. Gently place your item into the scanner, and Kush will vigorously provide feedback.
Okay, thanks. So, should we place the skull there?
Begin scan. Amazing. Kush is excited.
Oh,
On second thought, it's garbage.
okay.
Kush hopes that you do not breed.
Hey!
Ending this waste of time scan.
Okay, fine. Agnate core cartridge. This cartridge implies that it incorporates the CPU and controls instructions of an Agnate. Okay, so are we supposed to enter the Agnate base by controlling another Agnate by using this? Or something. The transponder. A portal spawner. Try that, I suppose.
Begin scan. Unbelievable. Oh, wait. Kush's optical circuits were off. This one is fit only for the Scrappy. Don't you have a terribly empty feeling in your skull? Scan done!
Okay. So we're supposed to scan an item there. What was this again? Theta device, yeah, okay. Okay, well, I don't know if we have... I don't know if we have what we need to scan here. This handy detonator could be used to trigger an explosive device. Okay. And this is the device has integrated with my PDA. So we don't need to use this per se. So let's move it somewhere around here. So I don't need to think about that. Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to scan here. What are we supposed to scan here? And shouldn't this thing know more about the Baas Empire's weapons and such? And where they are stored? Whatever. We'll think about that next time, because I'm gonna end this episode here. We have done lots of progress, and we haven't even explored the entire region of Chiron yet. So we got at least 2 more places to explore, even if we don't have the item that we need to scan right here, right now. But yeah, in the next episode, let's try. I suppose we should try and scan all of these items, just to see if we happen to have the one that we need to scan. And if not, then we just go and explore the other places here in Chiron. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more beautiful desolation.